Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about the most important part of computer vision projects, which is data labeling or image annotation or image labeling. There are many available tools for image labeling, but I want to introduce the most important and user-friendly ones. Let's go and find what are they. The first image labeling tool that I want to introduce is Label Studio. In my opinion, Label Studio is the most user-friendly one among others. In the following, we will go on and understand how to use it. It is free and can be used locally in our local machine. First, we should install Label Studio. So I open the terminal in PyCharm and write pip install Label Studio, and then press enter to install the Label Studio package. It will take some time and I will wait for the installation. Now the installation is finished and we will go on to continue to start using a Label Studio to label the images. To use Label Studio, I should write Label Studio in the terminal. So I write it. And now I wait for the browser to open the Label Studio framework. Now it opens the Label Studio and I should first sign up for a new user to use the Label Studio framework. I write my email and I choose a password, and then I fill the how did you hear about Label Studio. And then I press create account. I create a new project. I call it soccer ball detection. And then I go to the data import tab to import the images that I want to label. I choose these 5 images and then it will upload all of them. I go to the labeling setup tab. It has different tasks to do, like image segmentation and object detection in computer vision. I choose object detection and then I start to use Label Studio for annotating the images. I first delete the labels that it has been predefined labels. I want to add a new label for my images, which is soccer ball, and then I add it. It appears to labels like soccer ball, and then I save the project, and then this framework opens and I choose an image to annotate. I choose the soccer ball tag or label and I specify that ball in the photo, and then I press submit to save the annotation or label. Now I choose the second image and annotate the ball. I press submit and I do for all of the images in this way. Suppose I want to delete this label. I press it and I choose the delete button to delete the annotation and choose a new one, and then I do it for the fourth image as well. I annotate the ball in the image and then I change the size of the annotation. It is very user friendly and very easy to do, and then I press submit button. I do it for the last image and I choose the label soccer ball for the ball and I change the size and press submit button. So this is then I go to the soccer ball detection and I press the export button. I go down to choose YOLO with images. I choose YOLO with images to download the images with the labels, and I press the export button to get the labels with their images as well. I start download and I open the annotations, and then it has images and labels. In images there are the images with the same name as the annotation or labels, and these are the images that I annotate or label them. And I will go to the labels folder to see how it labels. Is this the first, the 01 for the soccer ball, and then 4 float numbers to choose the width, heights, and the center of the objects. The second image labeling tool that I prefer among others is LabelMe. LabelMe, like Label Studio, is free and can be used locally. In the following, I will teach you how to use LabelMe. To install LabelMe, we should first write pip install LabelMe. Since I installed it before, it will write, it has all the requirements, and then it will at the terminal I write LabelMe to start the framework, and then use the framework. In the framework, I first open choose open the directory, and I then specify the folder for my images for labeling. I select the folder, and then I start labeling them. I go to the edit tab, and then I choose the create rectangle to label the images. So now I label the ball in the image, and I choose a tag or label for this object, and I write soccer ball for this object to label it. I then press OK to save the label, and then I go to save the image in a JSON format, the data for the labels with the same name of the image. I press save button to save the JSON format of the labels, and I then press the next image to annotate or label the next image, and then I create a bounding box for this ball as well, and I choose the label for that, and then I press the save button to save the annotation or labels, and I will do the procedure for the next object in the image. I do the same. I save the JSON file, and then I go to the next image. I specify the label as well for this image. I press OK for the soccer ball object, and then I will go to go for the next image, go for the save to save the annotation or label, and then go for the next image. I will do the same for the next image as well. I choose the label, OK, and then save the result. It will save the result with the same name of the image. And then I finish the all images. All images are now labeled, and then I open the folder for the JSON files. I open the JSON file to see how it saves it. It saves with this format. I can change the LabelMe to YOLO format with a simple script that I put it on my GitHub. You can go there and download the code to change this format to YOLO, to use YOLO for training the object detection task. The third and the last image labeling tool that I want to introduce to you is CVAT. CVAT is free like the two previous tools. It can be run both locally and online. Stay with me to tell you and teach you how to use CVAT online. To use the CVAT, we will go to the CVAT website. It is CVAT.ai, and then we sign in. I choose the continue with Google sign in. I choose my email, and it will done. I'm now sign in into CVAT, and I should make a new task. So I should press the plus button on top and create a new task. I name it soccer ball detection, and then I should choose add a label. I add a soccer ball label, and I then press continue. Now it adds the label for me. Then I should go on for the next task, which is choosing the images. I choose only two images to label them. So these are the two images that I choose, and then I submit and open it and wait for the label studio, label CVAT, sorry. I press open. It will download the images and open in a new window. Then I should choose the job in the jobs part. And now I start labeling them. I choose the rectangle on the left and choose the shape, and then click on the ball to annotate or label it. I will save and then go for the next image by this button. So now I choose again the shape, and then I label the ball. I save the annotation. These are finished. The images are finished for annotation since I uploaded only two of them. And then I should go on for getting the labels. I choose the jobs tab, and after that I press the three dots there and press export annotations. I choose at the beginning with the YOLO format, YOLO 11, to get the YOLO format labels. I choose a name for the dataset to download the folder with this name, and at the beginning I choose save with the images. This is the part which should you pay, so it won't give you the annotations. Also, it is written here that we should upgrade. So since I want to use it for free, I press the button to download the labels without the images. So I do the procedure again. I go to the jobs tab, press the three dots, and then export the annotations. I disable the save images, and I choose the YOLO 11 format, and I choose the name soccer ball detection for the folder to download, and then I press OK. Okay, now they are ready. They are in progress to getting ready. So now it's finished, and I can download the annotations. I download, and the annotations or labels are ready. I go to the folder, and these are the annotations with the class name 0 and the 4 float numbers for the annotations or labels. CVAT can be used locally, so we will follow the installation on the website of CVAT. First, we can install it on Ubuntu 22, and also we can install CVAT locally on Windows. So here you can see that the installation guide on Windows, how to install the CVAT. We should first install WSL2 and then follow the instructions here to install the CVAT. Please like and share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.